Hey, this is Vinyl Keith coming at you with another video. Today I just want to get on here and tell you a little bit about what's coming up this week on Vinyl Keith. But first, we have major breaking news, folks. Major breaking news, okay? It was announced today on the Tony Iommi website, okay? You know who Tony Iommi is, the riff master, the man who provides the guitar wizardry of Black Sabbath and all of heavy metal, okay? An icon above icons as far as heavy metal, okay? The Godfather. It was announced today he is releasing a new solo album, the first one in 21 years. It will be released October 23rd of this year. It comes on LP, two LPs, and it'll be on a couple of on CD deluxe packaging. So it'll be on CD, and of course you can, stream it or whatever. It's going to be on as far as the vinyl goes, it's going to be on 4 different colors. Okay, you got the standard black double vinyl. You also have transparent blue, also double vinyl. These are all doubles. Red and black marble, and then white and black marble. Okay, so, and they all come in a die-cut sleeve. Okay, that's pretty cool. And I've seen the picture of the sleeve. I don't want to really give it away. If you want to go to Iommi.com, you can get all the information you need. Okay. Shows you a picture of what they look like. It's pretty cool. That is IOMMI .com. Just to clarify, okay? I know I've seen people misspell Iommi, so I just wanted to get that out there. And the band, he's introducing a new band on this album too, okay? Besides Tony on guitar, you have Jørn Lande on vocals, Becky Baldwin on bass, and Carl Brazil on drums. So a brand new band, brand new record from the man himself, Tony Iommi. It's about time. I think what happened is, from what the way they were talking about it on the website, I think his last year's concert, back to the beginning, the last show at Black Sabbath, kind of rekindled his fire, I think, and because I don't think he had played in a while live. He hadn't recorded in 20 years, so yeah, it's time. It's time we welcome Tony back. And I can't wait. October 23rd. It's up for pre-order right now. Okay. Oh, the album's called From the Dark. Sorry about that. I get a little excited and I kind of leave things out. I didn't mean to. But yeah, the album's called From the Dark. Alright. Now that's out of the way, I'll let you know what's coming up on Vinyl Keith this week. I'm going to continue, probably starting tonight. I'm going to do one of these. I'm going to do 3 Iron Maiden videos this week. I'm going to cover Number of the Beast tonight. Then later in the week, I'm going to do Peace of Mind and Power Slave era. So I'll show you whatever I have from those corresponding albums and the album, okay, in each of those videos. Also, I'm going to cover AC/DC. So I'm going to continue that series I just started, I guess, last week. This one's going to be covering the Dirty Deeds era. Dirty Deeds done dirt cheap. Okay. Also, I'm going to do a video this week on Riot, the New York band from the late 70s, early 80s that took a break for a while, and they came back, and they changed their name to Riot 5, from what I understand now. I'm not really familiar with the new stuff, okay? Just putting that out there. I love the first period of Riot. stretches from like 77 to 82, maybe 83, I forget. The first 5 albums and the live album they released back then. So, all 6 of those records I'm going to cover in a video. Also, the New Wabam band, Gillan. If you've never heard of them, okay, they were a band formed by Deep Purple vocalist Ian Gillan. He had left Deep Purple, when was it? 1973, okay? And he formed a band called the Ian Gillan Band. But they were kind of like jazz fusion with a little rock mixed in. They released 3 albums, okay? But after that, when that fizzled out, he started a hard rock / heavy metal band, Gillan. And they released 5 or 6 albums. I've got them all, but I don't have the Japanese album, okay? But I have all the ones after that. But yeah, that is a great band. A lot of people don't include them in the new wave of British heavy metal movement, but I think they should be included. And in fact, a good friend of mine on YouTube I was talking to, Joe from Strange Voyage Files, he was doing a video on New Wabam, and he was questioning another band, actually. Trying to remember who he was talking about. Angel Witch. Yeah, Angel Witch. And I brought up that, Gillan is another band from that era, but they don't get talked about. And they don't get, put in that movement. So I thought, you know what? I'm just going to do a little video on Gillan this week and show you the albums I have. They were a great band, okay? Also, I'm going to do a video on UFO's former lead singer, Phil Mogg. He released an album in 2024 called Mogg's Motel, which I have, and another great album. And I'm going to cover that in a video. So a lot going on this week, okay? Tony Iommi coming out with new music. By the way, Worlds Alone, the first single off the Iommi album that's coming in October. That's out, and you can watch the video on YouTube, and you can watch the video on Iommi.com. Okay? They are also releasing a 7-inch single of the song, Worlds Alone. That gets released September 4th. Okay? So, a lot happening on Vinyl Keith, a lot happening with Tony Iommi. All kinds of great stuff going on. So don't miss out. Tune in this week on Vinyl Keith. Till next time.